Okay, so after Sutton last night, getting this car just unloaded off the trailer was a challenge and a half. Next thing we got to do is we got to disassemble this car. I'm talking my window bar, I'm talking all my wiring, I'm talking my fuel tank, I'm talking my cage, I'm talking the battery, I'm talking everything. Now, this is a bone stock car. There's zero welding on this. Like, I'm pretty sure if I just undid this, the door will open. But anyway, so let's get this car torn down. I want to do a separate video on removing the NG Customs cage. There might be a little bit of grinding involved with that because I did tack a plate onto the cage. Other than that, let's get disassembling this car. That's right. I put this car on its side. Why, you may ask? Well, because this car is so low to the ground and I cannot get the jack underneath it, I figured just the winch, roll her over, I can take the battery box, the gas tank, and all the bolts for the NG Customs cage out of the floor. Which, my battery box used to be right there, gas tank used to be back here, and there's the holes for the NG Customs cage right there. But came over easy, all the parts came out extremely easy, and I will be taking the rest of the cage out here in about 5 minutes once this car gets put onto its, I guess, back onto the floorboards. But one thing that does entertain me, because I've never, this is, like I said, this is my first ever Ecotech Cavalier. These subframes are different. This Ecotech subframe is not as wide as the older subframes. Now, it looks like it mounts up in the exact same spots, which is here, 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 and then there'll be one up inside of there. It looks like it mounts the same, but it is a different subframe. I don't know anything about these things as of yet. I'm going to start looking into them more, but I'm going to find out if these subframes can go into the older cars, because a lot of the older cars, the subframes rot out. But realistically, this subframe is straight. Like, nothing is bent on this. Not even up there. Here's that strut that decided to go kaput. If you can see it there, all the oil's all out of it. See it moving. But, so, from first glance, this subframe held up much better than what the older ones do. So maybe it's worth it to try to put this subframe into an older car because it's a direct bolt in, and maybe see if that does anything different there. The only thing that I think would have to change is this arm here. I'd have to unbolt it here and unbolt it here and put the other connector piece in there. But everything else looks the exact same. Even the control arms. Now, this thing here has got anti-sway bars, as you can see right here. The 2.2 liters in the older cars did not have anti-sway, but the 2.4 liters did. So I don't know how that's going to work into the equation. We'll figure that out. I'm probably going to save that subframe, and I'm probably going to save the axles and a lot of other parts as well, but that's later on. Let's get this thing back onto its wheels and continue taking all my useful stuff out of it.